Alright, y'all. First game video. This is the Timberwolves.
Good luck out there, MP.
Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Rockets. Well, the season they've assembled here, guys, perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And, of course, the Timberwolves just need to take it a game at a time.
And when you look at Minnesota, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Y'all boys can barely hear me, bro.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before he stepping on the floor, you're doing something right. Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there at top side. And it's Adams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, a big man on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at small forward. Putting his opponents on notice. MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. There's some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's leading his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold on, they're going to win a lot more games.
NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight. Greg,
Why does Anthony Edwards keep getting foul calls?
Spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
to the paint. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Dunked by MP.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Edwards, good.
Well, early in this game, they made one good play after another.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said we have some plans to make some style, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times.
Turn this down just a little bit more.
Give him an inch. It's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Stretching out the defense, MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Here's Edwards. Well-placed jumper from the free-throw line. Edwards got 9 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And here's MP for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. On the arc, and DiVincenzo is good for 3.
Nice answer by DiVincenzo. And this is the league right now. Quickly exchanging threes.
MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels with the bounce back. Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Get on Durant.
From past the arc. And that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 26.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just getting up in
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Thompson. Here's Shepard. No good on the 3. MP left side. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Shepard drains the 3-pointer.
both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Clark outside. That shot no good.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy foul.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Houston on top. Edwards is checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. MP's checked in for George. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got MP. Green is up there with Adams. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. To go courtside and hear what's going on with Julius Randle. So, Carly, what's the prognosis?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He was worried, but also optimistic. It's a bruised sternum, hopefully something they can treat. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, they'll insert him back into that rotation as soon as it's safe to do so.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I literally
Against him, certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for O'Neal, and it's McDaniels in for Shepard. And a change for the Rockets. Smith is checked in.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
MP way outside, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hits it again. Wow.
go.
Amazing that 50-point
Hey.
nights have almost become routine for this guy.
He's coming close to the all-time mark in that category. Remarkable.
And for years, Wilt Chamberlain's record has been considered unbreakable. I guess he never got the memo.
Dillingham, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
For three, Edwards. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pockets
I'll
ahead,
see y'all next
opening up a huge...
Alright.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top four generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
He's showing off to Randall. Randall calling his own number.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And there's the bucket.
Gotta turn back up. Hype.
From MP.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Andy LaForce. Andy, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. He said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3 and D.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Doesn't register as a block. You get everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stage.
Edwards drives in. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Such a wide open look. 19 points for Anthony Edwards.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help.
MP, no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
A 3 from MP. Rebound Minnesota. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the
Snatch block!
by MP.
Snatch block!
Puts up a
Snatch. Nah. Snatch. Hot don't let me snatch. Snatch block getting a top, bro. Snatch block. No.
Distance three is Barry. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance here for Houston?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. On the line, the Rockets pull it in. Cabela's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP from deep three-point land. And so it's MP making things happen for the Houston Rockets. But
See what happened, right? The angle.
and welcome
Well,
back to
we'll
the
get to the
2K
shot there.
Sports broadcast.
That's what I missed.
Substitution now for Minnesota.
Keep it.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for O'Neal. Edwards has come in for Shepard.
I didn't know I
And
just
it's Dante
snatch block.
DiVincenzo
Shot,
in
bro.
for Dillingham. MP's
Oh
checked in
my
for
God,
Houston.
I'm still. I snatch block his joint.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Lou Dort out there with Clint Capella. Then it's MP. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Shepard in at the point.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Edwards, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Drops in the tray.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Luka,
That's a smart
Gonna
shot.
hit a little fadeaway
I
3.
love
I'm
seeing
behind
MP
him.
take
I
the
jumped.
3 in that
I thought
situation.
he thinks about it. No, I died.
No one here, Randall, as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again in hit. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Edwards, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Over to the wing. Randall passes to Edwards.
Give me that.
Coming off an assist for Randall. Randall's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. It's total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the
See, there's another foul and one. Like, you see what I'm talking about, bro?
Official. This win gives them a boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
and what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And the first one drops. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit
That we
and
drank out of
blame,
you.
right? So
Now-
maybe the little things in winning play.
Little man.
Good, he hits it again.
I dropped 100
And
in the
that
freaking
puts him
face.
even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And
I
that
did the
score
scoreboard for
moving him
defense.
clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Now, if I'm breaking
Riley with the bucket.
record
Wow. Randall with a
against the
fantastic dribble.
Timberwolves.
We're seeing why teams use
And
him as a
And got it. Another basket.
And he now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a
I remember when I looked
staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. So we see the Rockets taking the lead here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
That's one of the highest
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's
Later.
go to our sideline.